Halo 5 is a military science fiction first-person shooter video game by developers 343 Industries. Halo 5 brings its futuristic combat to a next-generation console. Heroic figures like Master Chief are common in a first-person shooter video game. Having characters like this make games great. A game that is similar to Halo 5 is the award-winning game Destiny. Bungie do not develop Halo anymore, but there are some aspects that are still the same. In both games, you fight for justice against some type of alien threat.
Running up.
Halo 5 unfolds narratively by falling too heavily back on Halo's comics, which is a bit of a disappointment. As to get what is going on, knowledge will be needed from the comics, but it does not ruin the otherwise impressive campaign. Halo 5 sees the lead role of Master Chief for Halo 5 Guardians taken and replaced by Spartan Jameson Locke. The game opens up with Fireteam Osiris being set for deployment to a Covenant-controlled planet. They are given information that several human planets have been attacked by something. They then find out that there is a bigger threat behind these attacks.
Rolling when you're set.
Elsewhere, Master Chief is shown still grieving of the loss of Katana at Oni research station. The Chief and his team get ambushed by a group of Forerunners. During the sabotage, Chief receives a message from Katana telling him to set out for her. John also receives order from Infinity telling him to report back to him but disobeys orders. This causes conflict aboard Infinity, as Hazley also believes that Cortana's survival through the use of Forerunner technology makes her unpredictable and untrustworthy. Through the rest of the story, a series of different commendations are given to Team Osiris as they fight off their foes, the Covenant and Prometheans, as they hunt for Master Chief. Spartan Jameson Locke is the main character for Halo 5 Guardians. When playing the game, you get to take control of this character. In my own opinion, I think that he is uncharacteristic, as he only wants to complete his job as a Spartan. It feels like he's just doing his job for business and not for an actual cause.
Is our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
Master Chief, who is the main character for the majority of the other Halos. He is a cybernetically enhanced super soldier. In Halo 5, Master Chief is not the lead role, which is a surprise as he has been for a majority of the rest of the Halos. Other characters that feature in the game are members of Team Osiris, Edward Buck, Holly Tanaka, and Olympia Vale. Other characters that are in Team Blue are Fred, Kelly, and Linda. Cortana is another character in Halo 5. She returns after being lost in an explosion at the end of Halo 4. Another returning character is Arbiter Tal Vadim, a rebellious Covenant elite, now leading a Sangheili species against the Covenant remnants under banner called Swords of Sangheilus. He aids Fireteam Osiris during their travel to planet Sangheilus. The new main enemy for this Halo is different from previous aliens by a milestone. Warden Eternal is the new boss's name. He is less black and white in his motives. In the campaign, he is Cortana's protector, and he agrees to pursue artificial intelligence from her. Other characters that are in the game are Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Hazley, who also returns, having defected back to the UNSC to assist Fireteam Osiris in locating Blue Team. Other enemies that feature in the game are a range of different Covenant and Prometheans of all different shapes and sizes. Halo 5 is the first Halo to be released on a next generation console. Halo has always been Xbox exclusive and is native to the Xbox. Halo 5 is only available on Xbox One as it is developed by 343 Industries, a Microsoft company. Halo 5 is not available on 7th generation consoles like Xbox 360, as there would be too many limitations compared with the Xbox One. There would be no point. The intended audience for Halo 5 Guardians are people in their teens. I know that the game appeals to them, as these people are people who have a disposable income and like fast-paced action games. According to given research, these people are around the age of 15 to 25. The game is aimed at both sexes, as there are a range of female and male characters in this Halo. As the main two characters are male, therefore the main set audience for the game would then be male. Socio-economic grouping for people playing this game would be E. However, the people who are paying to buy this game, which are their parents, would be of the class D and C, as they would need to afford the hardware for the game. Halo 5 is a multiplayer and single-player video game. The game includes a 4-player cooperative campaign, but you can also play single-player. When playing the game multiplayer in campaign, you can choose what character you want to play as in each of the missions. If you play the campaign single player, your only choices in missions are Spartan Lock and Master Chief. A new mechanic added for single player is AI Command, which allows you to command AIs to move into position and attack enemies. This is useful in the battlefield as it can help you with performing things like flanks or assassinations. Cutscenes are even better in this. Granny Animation is the new company that makes these cutscenes. These cutscenes are good as they support the narrative. Moving on to the online in Halo 5 multiplayer, the new modes are Warzone and Arena. Warzone is an objective-based game mode where you as the player can choose whether you play objective and secure armories or kill bosses. Warzone allows the player to spawn in things like weapons, power-ups and vehicles. Halo has a growing fan base and community. Halo 5 is one of the games that are hosted in MLG and esports for those who enjoy competitive events. This Halo brings a lot of new mechanics to the game, what can be used in the game. Ground pounding is a new ability in the game, allowing you to stomp out enemies. Spartan Charge is another new ability, giving the player a short burst of energy and pace combined with a melee. Another mechanic that has been added is the ability to clamber. This lets you clamber from wall to wall. Smart Scope is the last new mechanic, added in Halo 5. When the zoom action is displayed, it shows an angle of the gun with an overlay of the top. Graphics have been improved in the game, as Halo 5 is the first Halo to make it to the new next generation console, Xbox One. Apart from that, the game is amazing for multiplayer. Playing the campaign multiplayer brings a better experience when you play with friends than playing on your own. If you don't have the game, it's worth buying. If you crave online multiplayer, the gameplay deserves an overall rating of 10 out of 10. Sound has been improved in Halo 5, as when you're using guns, it really brings a futuristic feel when you play the game. Music is something which is also good, as it builds up tension when you play through the game. The game is worth buying if you don't have it already. The narrative is good. How the game was made in development is amazing. Playing the game in general is an amazing experience. The graphics and new mechanics blew me away. The power of the graphics and new mechanics blew me away. The power of the next generation console has made the game amazing, so it deserves a 10 out of 10 rating. As some of the characters in the game were characterless, I will give the characters a 7 out of 10. Overall, Halo 5 deserves a rating of 9 out of 10, as the multiplayer is great for people who crave online things.